Alright, here we are with the air conditioner flipped over on the roof, and we're taking off the, these blocks are kind of stoppers to keep the big gasket here from getting too compressed. Although right now it's compressed to its max, plus it's a little brittle. It doesn't look on the surface, but it is on the edges. So this is some kind of a foam block. It's probably, right now it's down to a ½ inch. And its replacement is thicker. You can see it's thicker, but it's still a lot thinner than the gasket. And I'll show you that in a minute. Here's David taking just your basic scraper and taking off the old gasket.
Oops, I scratched paint now.
The thing is, the surface of this thing is plated with something, so you don't want to scratch the hell out of it, because wherever you scratch, that's all right.
We can paint it with some.
No, we're not going to paint it. We're going to put this thing on.
Clear nail polish or
flip it over. But anyway, this is plated, and it'll rust if you scratch the daylights out of it. So try not to do that. Is the point. So it's not hard, and I know that scraper is duller than hell, but it gets the job done. This adhesive's been on here for 20 years, so it's held pretty good. But the gasket's rippled through the top here. So
serial's failing.
It looks like it failed right. Yeah, it looks like right here.
This was a major failure right here. See that?
Yeah.
Look at all the water stain there.
Okay, so
Look
that
at
didn't.
See, that's where it was tracking, probably, most likely. And it could be elsewhere.
You know, I think it was this corner actually.
Yeah, look at the seal.
Actually, we thought it was up here, but in reality, when it was flipped over, this is the one that.
It could
no, it was a front corner.
It could be a couple of
corners. It was a front corner. It was this one here.
Yeah, whatever. It was leaking.
Anyway.
Yeah. So that's all. And that's for Yori.
Okay, so here we are. Got the gasket off. David's doing the detailing, just trying to remove the high stuff. I don't think it's possible to probably waste our time getting the adhesive off. We just need it as, well, I don't know, maybe you're supposed to. We're just going to kind of figure it out as we go here. So our plan is, go ahead, we're going to stack 2 chunks. There was 3 pieces of this hydrometer stuff. We cut 1 piece in half and put it over there where there used to be a white block. And the reason they're putting Duotherm put one over there, an extra block, is because that corner's heavy, because the compressor's right here. So to hold the extra weight, they added an extra block in that corner. And then in this replacement kit, they give you a long strip. And we're going to put it out centered. And it's just, I should have shown you, but this white strip is about 3/16 thinner than this stuff here. So you can compress this some. You're not supposed to compress this a whole lot. And that'll take the extra weight, and that uses up everything in the kit, which came in that handy dandy box.
Oh,
so
you got these down already, okay.
Yeah, we got those down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause and clean the surface of the roof and turn this thing over. Put the air conditioner in, and the most important thing is to make sure that the bolts can reach in. Maybe putting one in and looking to see if it's centered and stuff like that. That might be a good idea. I did it by eye. It looks pretty vertical to me. Yeah, but see, this one's off a little bit, so I need to slide this over. But yeah, so I'll get the other 2 bolts in, and you just lift up. You don't want to slide it on the gasket if you can help it. And that'll do it. Now, once it's centered, here's the gasket. It's probably, gosh, this is ½ inch plywood. So with the air conditioner on there, I don't know, that stuff's probably almost 1 inch thick, especially before we put any weight on it. We also wiped the roof down with acetone right where it contacts the gasket. And as soon as we find those other 2 bolts, one thing I wanted to point out is these gussets here each have a nut welded to them. 3 of them are like that. But the 4th one isn't like that. It's a threaded nut that's welded above in the elements. So it rusted. Here's the old one, snapped off. I was a little exuberant with my impact driver, And I finally snapped it off. So David and I were very slow, very careful. We used a spray liquid called PB Blaster. I coated the threads yesterday and we coated them again today, and we worked it out with a wrench, thank God. So this, the 4 bolts are in. They're centered very nicely. So we're gonna put the metal plate up. It's all hanging here. And put this barrier back in, and we'll be sealed up. The good news is, with this barrier out of the way, I can look up here and get the thickness of the gasket even all the way around. So anyway, there we have it for right now.